Hey, Cowboys fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Dallas Cowboys. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. That way, you'll always stay in the loop and never miss any exclusive updates. Mike McCarthy's recent comments have done little to ease the growing concerns about whether Cowboys All-Pro cornerback Daron Bland will be back in action for the 2024 NFL season. As of now, NFL quarterbacks have been enjoying an extended break, one that stretches into the 11th week of the regular season, thanks in part to Bland's lingering foot injury. This injury has kept him sidelined, despite his historic season last year, where he set the league record for most pick sixes in a single season. But the real question on everyone's mind is whether this break will extend into 2025. McCarthy's remarks did not offer much hope, especially with Bland working yet again with the rehab group last Thursday. When asked about Bland's chances of returning soon, McCarthy wasn't optimistic, particularly about his availability for the upcoming Monday Night Football game against the Houston Texans. "Until it's right, we're not going to play him," McCarthy told reporters, leaving fans and analysts alike wondering just how much longer this injury recovery will take. Bland's rehab has been complicated by a reported setback during practice in Week 6, just after the Cowboys had activated his 21-day practice window. Leading up to the game against the Detroit Lions, there had been optimism as Bland participated in back-to-back full practices. But that hope was quickly dashed when he was shut down on Friday due to soreness, leaving his return date uncertain. Given that the Cowboys are currently sitting with a 3-6 record, many have begun to wonder if the team might simply choose to shut Bland down for the remainder of the season. The logic behind this would be to avoid risking further injury, especially when playoff hopes are quickly fading. However, McCarthy sought to ease those concerns during his Thursday press conference. When asked about the possibility of sitting Bland for the rest of the year, McCarthy replied, "I wouldn't say so. I haven't been part of any conversation that illustrates that. You just got to trust the feedback between him and Cowboys Director of Rehabilitation Britt Brown and trust the process." Yet, while McCarthy's words may offer some reassurance, it's important to consider the broader context. As a head coach still desperately trying to turn the season around, McCarthy's optimism may not fully align with the reality of the situation on the field. At this point, the bigger question is not just about Bland's rehab process, but whether it's worth risking his long-term health for a team that's already facing an uphill battle. With the season continuing to falter, it's possible that the decision on Bland's return could ultimately hinge on the front office's long-term strategy, rather than a coaching staff trying to salvage what's left of the season. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. In a stunning video released on social media this week, speculation surrounding the future of Dallas Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy has reached a fever pitch. As the team gears up for the 2024 season, McCarthy's leadership is once again under scrutiny, with whispers of his potential departure circulating among fans and analysts alike. The man who led the Green Bay Packers to a Super Bowl victory and has a storied NFL career now finds himself at the crossroads of uncertainty, as expectations for the Cowboys skyrocket and pressure mounts. McCarthy's tenure with the Cowboys has been a roller coaster. Since taking over in 2020, he has overseen a franchise steeped in rich history but hindered by inconsistency in recent years. Despite boasting an impressive career record and a Super Bowl title from his days with the Packers, McCarthy has struggled to deliver the Cowboys' elusive sixth championship. In 2023, a season filled with high hopes, the team failed to make it past the NFC divisional round, sparking intense conversations about whether McCarthy is the right man to lead the Cowboys into a new era. Compounding the situation was a pivotal decision in January 2023, when McCarthy parted ways with offensive coordinator Kellen Moore alongside a shakeup of the coaching staff. McCarthy himself assumed control of the play-calling duties for the first time in years, a bold move that was seen as a sign of his intent to revitalize the offense. But with mixed results, fans and media alike have questioned whether McCarthy's vision is translating into success on the field. As the 2024 season looms, the clock is ticking, Will McCarthy's revamped coaching staff be enough to lead the Cowboys to the promised land? The pressure from team owner Jerry Jones adds another layer of intensity to the situation. In January 2024, Jones expressed his confidence in McCarthy's leadership, calling the team very close to achieving their goals. However, Jones' notorious commitment to winning could quickly turn to frustration if the Cowboys fall short again. With a championship window that feels increasingly narrow, Jones may be forced to make a difficult decision. As McCarthy remains under the spotlight, his future in Dallas seems as precarious as ever. Mike McCarthy's coaching style has always been defined by a mix of discipline, strategic thinking, and a clear focus on offensive efficiency. Known for his methodical approach, McCarthy emphasizes a balanced attack, blending a powerful running game with a dynamic passing offense. His tenure with the Green Bay Packers was highlighted by an ability to develop quarterbacks, particularly Aaron Rodgers, into perennial MVP candidates. McCarthy's offensive schemes, built around his deep understanding of the game's intricacies, have typically prioritized precision and timing, particularly in the passing game. However, his style has faced some criticism for being somewhat predictable and not always evolving in sync with the ever-changing landscape of the NFL. Despite his success, McCarthy's personality as a coach is often described as reserved and low-key, especially in comparison to some of the more flamboyant personalities in the league. His calm demeanor on the sideline contrasts sharply with the intensity of the moments unfolding on the field. McCarthy doesn't often engage in emotional displays, opting instead for a more measured and composed approach. While this steadiness is valued by his players, it has also led some to question whether he possesses the fire and charisma necessary to inspire and motivate a locker room filled with high-profile players. In the high-stakes world of the NFL, where players and fans demand urgency, McCarthy's restrained leadership style has sometimes come across as lacking the passionate spark that could ignite the team when needed most. As a leader, McCarthy is known for being approachable and establishing strong relationships with his players. He is not one to engage in public displays of drama or controversy, preferring instead to focus on the team's internal dynamics. His approach is based on trust and clear communication, often taking time to mentor and guide his players, particularly the younger ones. This has allowed him to build a positive culture within his teams, and many players have spoken highly of his coaching acumen and ability to adapt to their individual needs. His decisions to bring in new coaches, such as offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer, reflect his willingness to evolve and ensure that the team stays ahead of the curve. However, McCarthy's more conservative tendencies in play calling have sometimes been viewed as a potential hindrance, particularly in high-pressure situations. In a league that rewards innovation and aggressive strategies, his adherence to traditional methods has been a double-edged sword. While it has delivered consistent results in the regular season, questions arise about his ability to adjust during crucial playoff moments. Whether McCarthy can fully embrace a more aggressive, risk-taking style when the stakes are highest remains one of the key storylines surrounding his leadership and could very well determine the longevity of his tenure with the Cowboys. His next steps, especially in light of the pressure to deliver a Super Bowl win, will test the very foundation of his coaching philosophy. Fans are divided, and the entire football world is watching. Will McCarthy be able to silence his critics and lead the Cowboys back to greatness? Or is his time in Dallas drawing to a close? With the weight of history and the expectations of an entire fan base on his shoulders, the next few months may very well decide McCarthy's fate. As the 2024 season unfolds, one thing is certain. The stakes have never been higher for the Dallas Cowboys head coach. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.